research. For your seamless research, Kusan Choi.
Is there anyone who is a researcher? No one researcher here? Okay, I'm so safe. I can tell a lie. So imagine you are a researcher. So what is the most important thing for all researchers? Chemical researcher or engineering researcher and all type of researcher. What is the most important thing for researchers?
Working hard.
Yeah, working hard for what?
Accuracy.
Accuracy? Maybe performance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually, it's the researchers, most researchers prove their performance with this article or thesis, right? They actually is writing a paper to prove what there is a theory is correct or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
To writing this thesis, what is most important? First, they have to get some information. They have to gather a lot of this data, right? And then after getting the information, what are we going to do? Analyze it, right? After analyzing, what are we going to then? What are we going to do? Visualize and show the result, right? That's the process, the way to writing the thesis and articles to the researchers, right? So this time I'm going to introduce how to make a more effective writing in the thesis. So first, they need to find out the correct data. Most researchers take a lot of time to find the right information. So even though they search in the Google, there are tons of information there, but problem is they're still hustle and bustle of researching to correct the information, right? That's why it takes a lot of time. That's why first they need to find the correct information within a short time. That's the first one. And what is the second one? Also, they need some tool to analyze the information. If you have some tool to effectively analyze the information, also research is kind of very helpful to make a right performance. So this time I'm going to introduce is how to make a correct data and how to analyze, how to make a tangible result after that. So data transformation, data and transforming. At first they have to collect the data and analyze. They're going to write result, whatever they want. So when you research some data, what do you usually use when you go to the university? When you find out this data, information, which tool do you usually use in the university? Google?
Elsevier.
Sorry?
Elsevier.
Elsevier?
Yeah.
What is Elsevier?
Elsevier is the scientific, technical, it's a self-publishing and you know that Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grey's
that's a
Anatomy.
publishing company.
Oh, okay.
Huge.
That's Elsevier.
Yeah, Elsevier, #1.
Have you heard about the Elsevier?
No.
It's nobody knows, only you know that. Okay, so Elsevier Group is one of the good tool. And another one, maybe we are going to use the publishing company, which is collects lots of good articles also from all around the world, right? That's a good tool. Another one, you usually use the library, right? School library. Do you know that? School library usually spend lots of money for buying the books, paper books, also e-books, and also articles from Elsevier, publishing one of the publishing company, also other publishing company. The best way to find out the right correct information is that you can Google. It's not Google. You can search in your library website. That's the best way. If you couldn't find the correct information, what are you going to do next? Ask librarian to find the right resource for you, for researchers. And then after that, and also you're going to analyze and the result. And that's the sequence. And also this time is one of the huge trends is coming up. Which one is the researchers, not only they research their one subject, but also they are going to research interdisciplinary. Even though I'm a major in bioengineering, also when they write a thesis, they're also interested in this other subject. That's is new is normal these days, right? So that's why if you write this one article, it means you are going to study not only your subject, but also you are going to interested or studying this other subject. That's one is very normal these days. That's why, and books could be helpful to make a bridge to understand the new subject. For example, if you go to if you travel to another country you've never been before, how can you prepare at the beginning? How can you prepare at the beginning for your travel in the new place? Search, Google. And another one is you are going to find a book. It's a guidebooks. This book is kind of the basic information to learning yourself in the new information, right? That's why this book is a basic one to understand this another subject. That's why if you find out the good books and good journals, whatever you want to looking for, maybe it's a really good way to find out the right information and data. So this one is exactly tool from its Elsevier, as you mentioned. It's a topic page I'm going to introduce. This topic page means it's easily find out the information whatever you want. For example, I show you. This one is the Elsevier page.
Oh.
You predict very well. And also this time I'm trying to find out the coronavirus. See, there is lots of articles. And then I try to find one. And next. Oh.
Oh.
Cannot. Anyway, it's okay. No problem. So when I click there's a specific word, I couldn't understand it. So also topic page show you what is the definition. Also there are lots of related articles. And then the reason they're using this machine learning. At first, when they find out the specific data, there are lots of data from these articles. At first, they are going to use the taxonomy building. It means they have to classify all types of information, and then data mining, and also they're using this AI algorithm, and then they are going to show the relevant information, and then you can find easily this data. Look at that. The one side is the book disciplinary, another one is a journal disciplinary. All is correlated to each other to find out the right information. So whatever you want any information, you write the question, and then these tools find out the correct information to you, and then you can find out the answer within a certain time. And then your research can be very effective within a certain time. So for most researchers, most important is saving your time to get the final result. So to save your time, maybe if you find out the right correct information within a very short time, maybe it could be helpful for any researchers. And I'm ready to research any information in your library. It's a website in your university. If you going back to the university, thank you very much.
We're gonna have 1 minute of silence.